Arrowhead and Zurich have teamed up to offer multi-line package coverages at competitive prices. We're bringing new life to ambulance insurance. Learn more at arrowheadgrp.com/ambulance.
PC insurers are gearing up for new requirements from U.S. regulators, which will mean that most of them will have to file reports summarizing their own risk solvency assessments. In this interview with Carrier Management Susanne Sclafane, Matt Mosher, AM Best's Chief Rating Officer, says complying with ORSA and responding to the rating agency's questions about ERM should go hand in hand.
When we evaluate risk management, we look at it in two ways. We look at the risk management of the company and we look at their risk tolerance and kind of where are they on the risk spectrum as well. How much risk management do they need? So it's a relative basis. But there's certainly still more work to be done in the insurance industry in terms of risk management, but we also are seeing progress be made across kind of all companies. ORSA has a requirement that if you're right over 500 million as a single company, over $1 billion as a group, then you have to fill out an ORSA. From our perspective, it's important for all companies to have an idea of their own risk. So, while we don't necessarily call it an ORSA, we're looking for companies to be able to tell us these are the risks that we're concerned about. This is how we manage those risks that we're concerned about, from smallest companies through the largest companies that are doing the ORSA. So, overall, I think our expectation is that it should be kind of a work together. Well, the ORSA is something they have to provide to the regulators. Talking to the regulators, they're looking at this is a way for us to learn about the risk of the company. It's not going to be a check the box routine, which I think is extremely important, because if you have any company that's just going through and saying, well, here's our ORSA, we're done with that filing, what's the next one? Okay, let's do AM Best questionnaire for ERM. That's providing no value to the company. And what we're hoping is that companies view this as a way to manage their risk, and all of that is brought together. And they're not necessarily doing anything special to deal with the ORSA. They're not doing anything special for AM Best in terms of this is our enterprise risk management process. They're just talking about how they manage risk, and that's an extremely important part for them to get value out of this whole thing.